Hello and welcome to Fort Saskatchewan Public Library's 3D printing service. In this video, we'll go over some basic 3D printing knowledge. For information on how to submit a print request through our website, please refer to our other video in this series. Let's begin with the printers themselves. At Fort Saskatchewan Public Library, we offer two distinct types of 3D printing services. Each type has its own strengths and weaknesses, and it's going to be important for you to understand which type you'd like us to use for your model. The first type is called FDM. This type of printer works by taking a roll of plastic filament held on a spool and pushes it through a hot brass nozzle. As the liquefied plastic exits the nozzle, a cooling fan solidifies it. The nozzle is on a gantry moving left and right, back and forth. Your object is built this way from the bottom up, one layer at a time. FDM printers are capable of printing several different types of material, but we are currently only offering the most popular one, which is called PLA. This is because it's affordable, relatively strong, and easy to work with. It's also not an oil byproduct, instead being made from corn, making it technically biodegradable. I say technically because it is relatively slow to degrade, but it will happen eventually, unlike other types of plastic like ABS. We offer several colors of PLA to choose from that you can specify when you submit a print to us. PLA is very easy to paint with acrylic paints as well. FDM print jobs are charged by the final weight of the print at 10 cents per gram. Please note that we will refuse prints that are intended to come into contact with food, and we won't print light switch covers or other objects that must adhere to strict fire safety requirements. This type of printing has a few strengths and one major weakness. The majority of prints that we perform at FSPL are this type due to its affordability, strength, and ability to create quite large objects in a reasonable amount of time. The one major weakness of FDM printing is that it struggles to make very small, detailed prints like figurines or tabletop models. This is where SLA printing comes in. The second type of print we offer, resin printing, is fundamentally a different process. Instead of a spool of plastic being melted, it uses a vat of liquid resin, which is flashed with UV light from an LCD panel to solidify each layer. The height of each layer is so short that it is imperceptible to the human eye, making the final object appear smooth. Once a resin print is complete, it must be thoroughly washed and then placed into a curing chamber, where it is baked in UV light. This process is much more labor-intensive, and as such we charge differently for this service. In addition to an increased per gram cost of 25 cents, each request has a flat $7 plate fee. Please note that all prints of this kind will be gray in color. We have no plans to offer alternative resin colors, but you can paint these prints with acrylic paints very easily.